Have you travelled to another country? Whether you have travelled overseas or not, we are all on a journey, because life is like a journey. Just as we need a passport and visa to confirm our citizenship and our right to enter an earthly country, we need to become citizens of heaven to have the right of entry into heaven. How do I become a citizen of heaven? Jesus answered this question by saying,
I tell you for certain that before you can get into God's kingdom, you must be born not only by water, but by the Spirit. Humans give life to their children. Yet only God's Spirit can change you into a child of God.
In order to become God's child, let's look at two very important facts from the Bible. The first fact is, we have all sinned. Romans 3:23 says,
All of us have sinned and fallen short of God's glory.
Sin is anything that is not like God's holy and perfect nature. God is truth. So anything that is not completely truthful is sin. God is love. So anything that is not spoken or done with love is sin. Everyone has sinned. The second fact is, we all face death as a result of sin. Death, by definition, means separation. The Bible talks about two deaths. The first death is the separation of the soul from the body. When a person dies physically, their soul leaves their body and their body is then placed in a grave. The second death the Bible speaks of is spiritual death, the separation of the soul from God. This is the effect of sin. It is what the Bible is referring to when it says,
When people sin, they earn what sin pays, which is death.
Sin separates us from a holy and just God. We learn from the Bible that from the beginning of creation, God wanted a family, sons and daughters who he could have a relationship with. Adam, the first of the human race, chose to do what he wanted rather than obey God. As a result of Adam's desire for power and independence, he sinned against God and broke the relationship they had. Romans 5:12 says,
Adam sinned, and that sin brought death into the world. Now everyone has sinned, and so everyone must die.
As previously mentioned, by definition, death means separation. No matter how much we try through good works or religion, which is man's attempt to reach God or to be God, we cannot deal with the problem of sin. We cannot enter into a relationship with a holy God, either now or for eternity, without dealing with the problem of sin. Romans 5:8 shares with us God's plan to restore relationship. It says,
God showed how much he loved us by having Christ die for us, even though we were sinful.
God so loved the world that he sent his only Son, Jesus Christ, to earth. Only Jesus Christ, who was without sin, could pay the price for our sins so that we could be reconciled to God. Jesus' death and resurrection has made it possible for us to pass from spiritual death to life. The judgment for our sins has been cancelled because Jesus took the punishment for our sins when he died on the cross. God offers each of us his love, and it's our choice to either accept it or reject it. You can command others to obey you, but you can't command love. Love has to be a choice. Will you let God love you? Being saved from sin and its penalty is a free gift of love. Do you just know about Jesus, or have you received Jesus' free gift of forgiveness and life? Are you sure that you are a citizen of heaven? If not, you can choose today to become God's precious child and receive his free gift of love. You will then be sure of your citizenship in heaven.